Your smartphone might be powerful, fast, and packed with features, but if it's wrecking your eyesight, is it really worth it? In 2025, eye health is no longer a luxury, it's a must. With screen time hitting all-time highs, choosing a phone with proper eye protection is now just as important as camera quality or battery life. We're talking zero PWM flicker, advanced DC dimming, TÜV Rheinland certifications, blue light filters, and adaptive refresh rate tech that keeps your eyes comfortable day and night. In this video, we've handpicked the best smartphones designed to protect your vision without compromising on performance. Whether you suffer from eye strain, migraines, or just want the cleanest visual experience possible, these models deliver, because your screen shouldn't come at the cost of your sight. Let's dive in.
If you're hunting for a budget-friendly smartphone that actually cares about your eyes, the POCO X6 deserves a serious look. Unlike most mid-range phones that still skip on proper eye protection, this one brings some real display tech to the table. It features a 6.67-inch AMOLED screen with a resolution of 2712 by 1220, brightness up to 1800 nits at peak, more than enough for sunny days. But here's the real deal. It uses 1920 Hz PWM dimming. That means way less invisible flicker and far fewer headaches for people sensitive to screen strain. On top of that, POCO includes DC dimming and even TÜV Rheinland certifications for low blue light and flicker-free viewing. That's not just a label. It's a real safeguard if your eyes get tired fast or if you're prone to digital fatigue. The screen also auto-adjusts brightness and contrast depending on ambient light, so it stays comfortable for your eyes throughout the day. Of course, it's still a POCO. You'll get MIUI software with a bit of pre-installed clutter, and the overall feel isn't flagship tier. But for this price range, it's one of the few phones that actually prioritizes your vision, and that's rare.
This one's a game changer for anyone who's ever felt their eyes burning after just an hour of scrolling. The Honor 90 isn't chasing gaming benchmarks or flashy features. It's built for people who spend a lot of time in front of their screen and want it to stop hurting. At the heart of it is a 6.7-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 2664 by 1200. What makes it special? The insane PWM dimming rate, a staggering 3800 Hz. That's currently one of the highest in the industry, and yes, it matters. The higher the PWM frequency, the less your eyes get stressed by invisible flicker. This phone almost melts that flicker away. But it doesn't stop there. The Honor 90 supports dynamic brightness and advanced eye comfort modes that adjust color temperature and brightness based on your environment, day or night. It even includes a circadian night display mode, subtly shifting tones in the evening to help your brain wind down naturally. Add TÜV Rheinland certifications, a curved edge screen for reduced glare, and adaptive refresh from 1 Hz up to 120, and you've got a device that's been engineered with eye protection in mind. Now, it's not perfect. The performance is more upper mid-range than flagship, and the camera's aggressive post-processing won't be for everyone. But when it comes to pure eye comfort, the Honor 90 is in a league of its own, especially if you value screen time that doesn't leave your vision fried.
Now, this is flagship-level eye protection wrapped in next-gen hardware. The Xiaomi 14T may be marketed as a performance monster, and sure, the specs are wild, but it's the screen tech that truly deserves attention, especially if you care about your vision. You're getting a 6.67-inch AMOLED display with a crisp resolution of 2712 by 1220. But here's what matters most. It supports an adaptive refresh rate all the way up to 144 Hz with touch response up to 480 Hz. That means smoother scrolling, more natural motion, and less microstrain on your eyes during fast transitions. Now let's talk flicker. This phone features an insane 3800 Hz PWM dimming system. Yes, 3800 Hz, one of the highest in the industry. Why does that matter? Because it nearly eliminates the invisible flicker that causes fatigue, even if you can't consciously see it. Combine that with TÜV Rheinland certification, an ambient light sensor, adaptive color tone, and dark mode tuned for circadian comfort, and you get a display that works with your eyes, not against them. It also includes a reading mode, true color calibration, and automatic color shifting depending on your environment. Whether you're doom scrolling late at night or video editing in daylight, it adapts beautifully and safely. Drawbacks? Sure, it ships without a charger in the box, and the custom Android skin might take some getting used to. But for under $500, it's one of the most vision-friendly displays you can get in a high-performance package. Xiaomi 14T doesn't just push specs, it protects your sight.
If you're chasing flagship-level eye protection without paying flagship prices, the OnePlus 13R is one of the smartest choices of the year. It's built on serious performance, Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, massive battery, premium design,
But what truly sets it apart is the display. That's where it earns its spot in this ranking. At the center is a 6.74-inch AMOLED panel with a sharp resolution of 2772 by 1240. It supports up to 120 Hz refresh rate using LTPO tech, meaning it can dynamically scale all the way down to 1 Hz to reduce visual fatigue. And the brightness? A wild 4,500 nits peak, making it not just eye-friendly, but also incredibly clear even under direct sunlight. But the key is what's behind the scenes. The OnePlus 13R features a high-frequency PWM dimming system, clocked at 2160 Hz. That's a huge step up from older phones and more than enough to suppress flicker even at low brightness levels. The screen also comes with Pro XDR tech, which enhances detail in shadows and highlights, so your eyes work less to interpret high-contrast visuals. On top of that, you get TÜV Rheinland certifications, low blue light filtering, and OnePlus's custom eye comfort mode that shifts color temperature and contrast to E-strain during nighttime use. Any downsides? The display is flat, which some users will actually prefer, but it doesn't quite match the color depth of the most expensive flagships. And Oxygen OS still ships with some pre-installed features not everyone uses. But for this price, you're getting a world-class screen with the kind of flicker reduction and adaptive tone mapping that makes everyday use genuinely safer and more comfortable for your vision. The OnePlus 13R doesn't just look good, it feels good on your eyes.
When it comes to protecting your vision without sacrificing display quality, Google's new Pixel 9 Pro is the best smartphone of 2025, period. This isn't just about resolution or refresh rate. It's about how the screen interacts with your eyes, minute by minute, hour after hour. It features a 6.7-inch LTPO AMOLED display with a crisp 2976 by 1444 resolution. That's higher than Quad HD, and every pixel counts when you're reading fine text or color grading photos. But where it really shines is under the hood. The Pixel 9 Pro supports an adaptive refresh rate from 1 to 120 Hz, smoothly adjusting to your activity to reduce visual strain. Now here's the part most users don't know. Google uses ultra-high-frequency PWM dimming at up to 2160 Hz. That's significantly above the discomfort threshold for most people, meaning minimal flicker even at low brightness. Combined with Google's custom eye comfort mode and true ambient light color tuning, the display works with your circadian rhythm, not against it. Google also nails the tone mapping. Whether you're outside in harsh daylight or reading in bed, the screen adjusts contrast, warmth, and gamma in real time, not with aggressive jumps, but with natural, eye-friendly transitions. It even supports HDR10+ and Dolby Vision without ever feeling harsh. Any flaws? Well, the screen is slightly curved, which not everyone loves, and it's not as blindingly bright as some Chinese flagships. But that's intentional, because too much brightness can cause long-term fatigue. Pixel 9 Pro stays sharp, adaptive, and perfectly tuned for human eyes. If your phone is your second monitor, your late-night book, and your all-day communicator, this is the screen that won't fight your biology. The Pixel 9 Pro isn't just flagship quality, it's vision smart, and that's why it takes the #1 spot.
So there you have it, 5 smartphones in 2025 that don't just look good, but feel good for your eyes. From budget-friendly models like the POCO X6, all the way up to the vision-optimized powerhouse that is the Google Pixel 9 Pro. Every phone on this list was chosen with one goal in mind: reducing eye strain without sacrificing performance. Whether you're binge-watching late at night, working all day on the go, or just want a phone that won't leave your eyes burning after 20 minutes of scrolling, these devices deliver real solutions. High-frequency PWM dimming, adaptive color temperature, circadian modes, and flicker-free tech that actually makes a difference. Because in 2025, it's not just about refresh rates and brightness numbers, it's about how a screen treats your vision over time. Choose wisely. Your eyes will thank you.